Good day all. Today we're going to be looking at the clipboard. The Office clipboard is situated in the home menu, and it's the first part of the button bar. What we're looking at is the picture in the left corner here, and I've just made a copy of it so we can see what we're talking about. Cut, copy, paste, format painter, and the clipboard. And so it is this little part of the menu that I'm going to be looking at. If I put some data in, I go to the clipboard. I've cleaned it out. I'm just going to switch off a setting to show you. If I copy this value and I put it down, take away the marquee. Please note that this is what I've copied. There's a little marquee going around, like little ants walking around the selection. If I press escape, that will go away, and I press this little down arrow key, and you see that there is nothing in the clipboard, although I used the clipboard to copy. Now that is the Office part. The Windows part. If I have the clipboard open and I do the same operation, I copy this, there is my selection, and there's the marquee going around the selection, and I paste it. It is in the clipboard. So while the clipboard is open, any selection will be put into the clipboard. If I take this away and I close it, I'm going to show it once more. If I copy this and paste, take away the marquee, the selection has not been put into the clipboard. So let's go to options and let's change that. If I select the top bit, the top selection, it says show the clipboard automatically. Now that's a little bit of a misnomer because it won't show it automatically, but if I press Control XX twice, it will automatically show the clipboard, and it has placed my selection into the clipboard. I can take that away. The fact is that it opened the clipboard where sometimes I don't want to see the clipboard. So I'm going to go back into the clipboard, change the settings, and now it will only show the clipboard when I press Control C twice. So I'm going to close the clipboard. I'm going to go Control C twice, and there's the clipboard. It has placed my selection into the clipboard, and I'm going to delete it now, because now I want to go change the option. The problem with these options is that it will always show the clipboard, and sometimes I don't want to see the clipboard. I just want to be confident that it is in the clipboard, and I can go and fetch what I need later if I want to. So I'm going to switch this off, and I now go to collect without showing the Office clipboard. So if I do this, it will collect the data, but it won't show the clipboard. So if I go and copy this, paste it, take away the marquee, and if I now, the shortcut for this is Alt H and FO. And it has now collected the data while the clipboard was closed. I go clear it again, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to close the clipboard. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to copy two things now. I'm going to go Control C, and anywhere in my spreadsheet I'm going to paste it. I'm going to take away the marquee, and I now trust that the selection I've taken has been collected into the clipboard. So the shortcut to go to the clipboard is Alt H and FO, and there is my selection. So I can now, anywhere in my spreadsheet, select this, click it, and it will place it, it will paste it back into the spreadsheet where I choose. And I can do this many times. I can keep doing this until the cows come home, because that is what is in memory, and this is what I can keep pasting back into my spreadsheet. I'm going to take it away and I'm going to clear it again. Oops, sorry, I pasted first, so there it is. Now I'm going to close it, and I'm going to show you that. So the cut is Control X, we saw that. It takes away, if I cut this and paste it here. Did I cut or copy? Sorry, I'm going to go Control X and paste it somewhere. I've now cut it from the original place and put it somewhere else. I can copy it and paste it back into its original place. That is cut and copy. The shortcuts are Control X and Control C. You see next to the copy there's a little arrow. If I press that little arrow, I have more options. So all these things that have little arrows next to them, I have more options. So there's more options in here. There is more options under the underline, but there's more options in copy. And I can copy as a picture. I'll get a little dialog box. I'm not going to go through the options here. I'm just going to leave it as it is presented. So shown on screen, and I'm going to use a picture, and I'm going to copy it. Please note that there is no marquee going around at the moment, but it has been placed into memory. I'm going to paste it here, and I can paste it like so, or I can go Control V. Sorry, I must explain this. I have switched off showing pictures, so now I can go Control V, and there's my picture. I took that and I copied it as a picture. This is now a picture. Please note when I select it, at the top bar here, at the menu, I see a picture tool, and I can do all these nice and wonderful things to that picture. I can give it a color, I can do, but we're not talking about pictures, so I'm going to delete this. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger and delete it. That is the possibility of copying something as a picture. The other thing is the paste. I have a paste. If I select something, so I copy it, then I've got a whole lot of options in paste. And all these things we will go through. This is the normal paste as paste. So I copied it and I can paste the name as is. So I go there and I paste. All I've done is I made a copy. So it's the same as pressing Control V. I can copy, and I can do a whole lot. I can use only the formulas. This is not a formula, so it would only copy the value, because that's, if I do that, it will only copy what is in the field or in the formula bar. I can take the number formatting, which I haven't done, so I can, let me take this away, and I'm going to format this as that it is a number, so I can copy this comma, which puts it into 2 decimal places and puts a thousandth separator. Now there's no thousandths, so it will only put the decimal places. If I now copy this and go, so the copying is, or should I say the pasting of numbers. I can paste only the formatting. I can paste, and by the way, I can go here. I don't have formatting at the moment, so, but the pasting is you can use paste only formatting. You can paste everything without a border, but I'll show that just now in when we go to paste special. When I have, I'm going to make this with a couple of formatters. So I formatted this cell. I'm going to copy it, and now I can choose paste special is Alt HFP for paste special. Alt H V, and I didn't copy anything, so let me do it again. Copy, go here, and Alt H and V. V comes up with all the possibilities, and right at the bottom you see paste special, which is S. Now comes the paste special dialog box. I can paste all, which is like a normal paste. I can paste only the formulas or only the value. So let me take only the value, and I have copied from here with all its formatting only the value. Now I could copy again, and below that I can go again, Alt H V for paste, and the S for special. Now I can do only the formats. So I'm taking only the formatting. I'm not taking the value inside the cell, and go OK. I've now taken out of this cell only the formatting, and that is what paste special can do. So if we make this also a formatted, but this is a value now, I copy it and I go to Alt H V S for special, and I can now do only the formats again, or I can use the formulas and number formatting, or well, all these options. I mean, you don't have to go through all the possibilities. I can all except the border. So let me choose that, and I've copied this whole cell, but did not copy the borders, and that all comes up in paste. So all these options are available in. We saw that the column width. So if I have a column width, I can retain the column width. If the column width was set to something special, so let me go over here and I copy. I've now set the column width. I'm going to copy this and paste it over here, and say I'm going to use this one because that's. And I'm going to go to the column width. It says keep the column width, and there it is. So whatever I put, you see that the column width has been retained, and that is what I can show you about copy paste special. The last key I want to show you is the format painter. I can take this value and press the format painter, and you see a little paintbrush coming up. I can now format this cell with the same format as what I've selected here, or I can take this format and paint this range with that same format. So I'm not copying the value, I'm just copying the format. A nice trick is when you have stuff formatted and you want to take it away, you select a cell with no formatting, do the format painter, and take everything away. Now there's no formatting. So that's a nice trick to late in life when you have a whole lot of cells formatted, to take away the formatting. The shortcut key there again is Alt H to bring up the shortcut keys, and FP. So if I go in here and Alt H FP, it is now, I've got the little paintbrush, and I can format that key. Please note that cell. Please note that once I selected it and I painted, the format painter is gone. If I want to retain it, I must double click it, and now I can select that cell, it stays, that cell, it stays, and I can do a whole range. Now to take that away, I must either press escape or press this button again, and now it's gone. So I can, the little trick, take something that has not been formatted and unformat everything else. This is basically what I wanted to show about this little section, the section that says cut, copy, paste, format painter, and the clipboard. Thank you for your attendance, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.